Oh, warte mal, geht das?
Let's see if I can dig under that heap of muscles.
Hand in der Tasche. Verlegenheit. Oder? Leuchtende Augen. Glück. Pfeifen. Ah, nee, da kommt was anderes.
I'm doing it all wrong. I need to focus.
Wobei... Es könnte ablenken sein. Leuchtende Augen ist aber Glück, ist nicht gähnen. Zuversicht. Innere Freude, okay.
Judging by his behavior, I'd say Beniamino is anything but bored. I rather think he's enjoying the day and that he loves washing his car. It appeals to many guys. Something I can't really relate to. Not that I have a car to wash, of course, but if I did, I don't think I'd like spending the whole day on... Come on, Alice, focus! I need to borrow that hose, but Beniamino won't stop using it while he's in such a good mood. And I do believe that stirring up some sort of trouble with his car would be the best way to ruin it.
Oh, oh. Wir können ja Kratzer ins Auto machen.
I don't think so.
Okay, wir können keine Kratzer ins Auto machen. Das hätten wir mal machen können, ne? Wir können ihn nehmen.
I'll take that ticket despite every ethical objection.
Das ist aber gemein. Da packen wir das ans Auto von ihm. Da.
Beniamino doesn't seem to be particularly smart, but I think he'd notice if the plate doesn't match.
Mal gucken, ob da Stifte sind.
Not a great idea. Yes, I'll modify the parking ticket with the corresponding plate number. Let's launch the photo editing software. I delete the old plate number, insert that guy's plate number, and there you have it. Perfect. I'll send the modified picture to the printer. Et voila! A fresh ticket hot off the presses.
So einfach geht es. Ich wollte eigentlich einen Stift und das ändern, aber so geht's auch, na klar.
The license plate matches, but the car is not in a no parking zone. I really doubt that Beniamino would worry about a ticket if not completely justified.
Wir machen den Schnitt nach oben.
It's well tightened to the pole. No. I did some research before leaving. The arrow down indicates that the no parking sign is valid to this point. With an upside down arrow, however, the sign is valid from this point on. Clear and clever signposting.
Aha.
A book of the professors.
Okay, das Werkzeug kriegen wir leider nicht. Was sehr schade ist. Hat sie Werkzeug?
I wouldn't know what to tell her at the moment.
Das hier ist hier nichts weiter. Was ist das hier? Das war doch vorher nicht da. Oder habe ich es übersehen? Das war doch die Mikrowelle.
Normally, I don't pick up everything I find, but a bit of aluminum could come in handy.
Besonders für die Mikrowelle.
It might be useful. Oh no, what a mess.
Ups.
I can't take it until I find another way to plug the leak.
Die hatten wir alle schon, ne? Oh, warum hat die so ein...
To the touch, it reminds me of the hemp fiber used by plumbers.
Okay.
Great. I just vandalized personal property without giving it a second thought. Lars has influenced me more than I expected.
Ah, ist nicht so schlimm. Wir brauchen es auch fürs Spülbecken zum Reparieren.
The hair alone won't suffice. The water would wipe it out. Better not. I don't think so.
Oder Werkzeug.
I know it may sound strange, but can I have a bit of that dough?
I'm sorry, my dear, but I can't give you any.
But I need very little, Marie.
It would damage the proportions. I'm very precise about these things.
I get it. I'll manage some other way. Think, Alice. What would Lars do in your place? No, better seek a less drastic solution.
Der war gut. Der war gut. So, warte mal, ich probiere mal das mit der Mikrowelle aus. Wir wissen ja, ne, Alubehälter.
I'm sorry for doing this, but desperate times call for desperate measures. I'll set the timer for 30 seconds, and then I'll disappear faster than light.
Jesus be praised. What happened to the microwave?
Ist aber sehr kräftig.
By now, the damage should have been done.
Alice, dear, I have bad news.
Oh.
Has something happened?
The microwave suddenly went crazy, and in the attempt to turn it off, I let the dough be ruined. I'm afraid I won't be able to prepare that cake I promised you.
Don't worry, Marie. The important thing is that nothing serious happened. I would have never forgiven myself. It's so sticky, it's almost glue. Marie, since you can't finish the cake, can I use this dough?
Go ahead. I'd have to dump it anyway. At least it will be good for something.
Yuck. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome, dear. Although I would have preferred that you eat it.
Oder nicht den Teig. Roh. Macht man doch nicht. So, jetzt können wir es hier zumachen. Jetzt ist es dicht. So, jetzt können wir mit dem Ding hier das da umbauen.
A good idea to ruin Beniamino's day. Beniamino only has eyes for his car. He didn't notice anything.
Na denn.
Let's see how our Latin lover reacts. Say, isn't that Pamela Anderson?
Who? The Baywatch babe with those two built-in life buoys? Where'd you see her, huh?
Oh, dang.
Sup, doll?
Look. They gave you a ticket for illegal parking.
What?
It's true. It's right there on the wiper blades.
What the? How did they find me if I was right here?
They're getting better and better, aren't they?
A perfect day ruined by a ninja traffic cop, and I didn't even see Big Pamela. Listen, leave me alone. I gotta blow off some steam.
Ja, dann fahr da einfach. Oder darf ich jetzt den Schlauch haben?
Now I should put the other end of the hose on that railing, but I really doubt I have enough strength. I know it's not the best time, but I need to ask you a favor.
Come on, I already told you I don't want to do nothing.
I know, but could you really refuse to help out a nice damsel in distress?
No. That I'll never do. I have an ethical code with the chicks.
Bitte
What do
was?
you need?
Since you're not using it, could you throw the rubber hose on that railing up there?
How do you spend your time? What do you say we, get the car and go discover the wonders of Rome? Or my own?
Are you afraid you can't do it?
Alright, you win. Give me that hose and I'll throw it to the moon and back.
Yeah!
What a throw! Next year they'll put me in the Olympics.
Congratulations! All those push-ups were useful after all.
So, dann geht's jetzt hoch. Dann machen wir jetzt den netten Geruch in die Lüftung rein. Ist nicht aufgefallen. Überhaupt nicht.
Nassone 1984. Italian for big nose. If I'm not mistaken, that's what the Romans called their water fountains. Nice.
Okay. Dann haben wir schon mal Internet. Aber das ist ein sehr, sehr unsicherer Schlüssel. Aber ist egal. Ist ja nicht unser WLAN, ne?
The web key is correct.
Super.
And here's our sulky little fellow. I'm sending Lars a text with the coordinates and...
Help!
But what?
Ey, was?
Agile, snappy, reliable. Since we started working together, I have never been disappointed, and you should see those breathtaking curves.
I have to remind you, my son, that lust is one of the 7 deadly sins.
But I was talking about my bike. Now, if you'll excuse me, Father, I'll proceed with my sightseeing. I had just received a text message with the coordinates for Die Wilta's house. Alice took longer than expected. Well, after all, she was all alone in Rome.
Okay. Dann haben wir ja...
But what? My green dart?
Da steht's doch.
Oh, that's absurd. A clamp?
Well, that's to be expected. Didn't you see the no parking sign?
A no parking sign for bikes?
That's supposed to be a bike? I thought it was a scooter.
The traffic warden must have thought the same. I didn't even get to try the new assisted acceleration system.
Oh, it's a true disaster. You really could use a hand. A hand from someone who knows how to get around here in particular.
Okay, I take the hint. State your conditions.
You, met the librarian, right?
Gaia. Very cute.
Yeah. What kind of chance do you think someone like me could have with her?
Do I have to be honest?
Watch what you're saying, mister.
Wait, do you mean I should repay your courtesy by helping you to win her over?
If you succeeded in such a desperate undertaking, I'd be grateful to you for the rest of my life.
Okay, give me time to make something up. As absurd as it may seem, I found myself thousands of miles from home organizing romantic liaisons. On the other hand, Oliviero seemed like a good guy. Besides, to tell the truth, I wanted to do something good.
Jetzt müssen wir auch noch verkuppeln hier.
See you later.
Macht er denn da rhythmische Bewegung?
They would have stalled me to talk about the old days for hours.
Ist ja nicht Schlimmes.
Hi. Let's talk about Oliviero.
Oliviero? What should we discuss about him?
You know him long?
Well, we went to primary school together. I tried to read in peace, while he did nothing but pull my hair and run. I hated him.
Us guys tend to improve once we grow up.
Not in his case. He always has his head in the clouds, plans stupid jokes, gets into trouble. He's a lost cause.
Hey, but you two...
You're funny, Lazarus, but this is my business.
So, what do you like to do when you're not here in the library?
Well, I do like the cinema.
Oh, you're a cinephile.
A cinephile, if anything. Cinephiles are dog lovers. Anyway, no, I wouldn't call it a passion. I go often just to please Olive.
I realized that Oliviera was stuck in one of the bleakest and most depressing places in the world, the friend zone. Anything else? I don't know, evening strolls by the sea, exotic food, stuff like that.
Excuse me, but are you hitting on me?
No, I swear. I mean, I'm just passing through, and,
Come on, relax. I was just pulling your leg. You turned red as a beet.
I gained nothing, apart from the usual embarrassment. How did Alice always put it? Carefully observe who's in front of you. Every detail could be relevant. Take care, Gaia.
Okay, jedes Detail könnte relevant sein. Oh.
I leaned out and managed to read the title on the cover. Phalanta. I supposed it was Greek, but I didn't know what it meant. Hi. What are you reading?
A botany book.
Are you kidding me?
It's funnier than you might think, and it's full of illustrations.
I prefer shooting, pirates, or stories about cowboys and Indians.
I like flowers. I love studying them. I love collecting. I love picking them. And the scent they leave on your skin is simply amazing.
What if Gaia's love of flowers was also the key to her heart? It was worth telling Oliviero.
Okay, danke für die Info. Dann gehen wir mal wieder... warte mal.
Take care, Gaia.
Dann gehen wir mal wieder raus.
Hey, Oliviero. I know how to reach Gaia's heart.
In such a short time?
The answer is as effective as it is predictable. Flowers.
Flowers? Maybe 20 years ago that would have been a brilliant idea. But nowadays, girls go crazy for smartphones or luxury cars.
Listen to me, Knucklehead. Right now, Gaia is sitting at her desk with a book in her hands. I asked what she was reading with such interest, and she answered,
"Oh, it's just a book about flowers."
"Do you like them that much?" I asked. And she,
"Bucatinis maniccati. Oh, I love flowers."
So your idea might just be less moronic than your hat.
A light just went on over your head.
I know a place not very far from here where a wild orchid grows that is very rare and beautiful.
What are we waiting for? Lead the way.
Ui.
Come on, Lazaro. Off we go.
So much, we're just around the corner. We went deep into the dark forest.
A few hundred feet and you're already out of breath? Anyway,
Katharina.
there's the flower over there, on that rocky ledge.
Und ich muss sie runterholen, oder was? Die Blume?
It's pretty high. How can we pick it from down here?
I have no idea. That's why I brought you.
All right. How difficult could it be, after all?
If you need a hand, let me know.
Na toll. Ich brauche diese Idee, wenn ich Olivieros Hilfe will. Okay. Hier, mit der Wäschestange. Okay, nicht mit der Wäschestange.
I couldn't reach it even by jumping that way.
Wir haben nichts. Dann gucken wir mal. Baum.
The tree could be useful in reaching the orchid.
I foresee trouble.
The orchid was really too high up. Besides, the containment net suggested that the wall was fragile and not suitable for climbing.
Das ist ein Loch.
In the middle of the moss, a small hole stood out that seemed to stretch deep inside the rock.
No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't see a good reason to do that.
The movement of the water was hypnotic. I had read that in areas around waterfalls, the air is better.
Da können wir nicht hoch.
The tree could be useful in reaching the orchid.
Ach, wir können ihn benutzen.
It's another one of those moments.
What kind of moments?
One in which I risk my neck. Give me a hand climbing onto that branch.
Hey, are you sure? It's really high.
Don't worry. I'm very close to being a licensed parkour expert. But who?
Never mind. It's just Tekla. Shall we proceed?
Warum nehmen wir nicht den Hubschrauber? Oh oh.
I couldn't get there. I couldn't even climb along the branch or I'd have risked breaking it.
Okay, jetzt können wir vielleicht die Stange hier nehmen. Na toll.
Wow, what a fall. I'm still alive, thanks.
And no orchid.
Let's try again.
It's your neck.
It was up to me to get it.
Oder warte mal.
Olive could give me a hand to increase the tension of the branch, but at the moment he couldn't reach it. Olive could give... It was up to me to... I was all out of ideas. Olive could give me...
Ah, warte mal.
Olive, I have an idea. Hold the branch as far as you can, and then release it suddenly.
We did it, Lazaro.
In the end, it only cost me a couple of sprains and a hairline fracture to the sacrum.
Gaia will be thrilled about the flower. It's just that...
What's on your mind now?
Now that I have this flower at my fingertips, I realize that it is too easy. It can't be enough with something so insignificant. Damn Tekla and her snake.
Tekla? Snake? Hey, no, wait, what are you talking about? No dice. Oliviero seemed to be in a trance and disappeared among the branches without even bothering looking at me. I might as well pick the orchid, after all the effort I did to get it down. Come back immediately!
Uh-oh.
That crisis put me at a crossroad. I could continue to move forward, ignoring what was happening to me, or finally accept the evil that was devouring me. Yes, and fight until the end. And I'd start by grilling Oliviero. Can you tell me what the hell just happened?
I decided to be realistic. I'm absolutely unworthy of a girl like Gaia. I first need to finish my job.
What job are you talking about? Does it have to do with that snake you babbled about in the clearing?
I never told this to anyone other than Tekla.
What are you two involved in?
This is personal business. Leave us alone.
As I suspected, Oliviero had something to hide, and my intuition suggested it was linked to my case. I really needed to talk to this elusive Tekla.
Oh.
At least Olive was a man of his word and removed Green Dart's clamp. Now I could reach the Marquis de Vilta's house to try and get a permit for Castle Sancta Leo... Sanctus... Anyway, for his castle.
Gut.